Hello and welcome bij de Centrale Bank van Curaçao en Sint Maarten. And we're going to provide you with a short recap of what happened in the first quarter of 2024. You might have heard about our work in the newspaper when we do and present our economic projections. You might have heard something about the ongoing resolution of ENIA and the court proceedings that are related to it. But there's much more happening at the central bank, and we'd like to take this opportunity to walk you through it. In January, the CBCS proudly participated in the National Commission about Responsible Financial Behavior, omgaan met geld, under the leadership of the Minister of Social Development, Labour and Wellbeing. This commission aims to raise awareness, educate, provide advice and carry out research to promote better financial behavior and consequently financial well-being among Curaçao citizens. On January 19, the CBCS organized a symposium on the balance of payments. This was under the leadership of Dr. José Jardim, who made the opening speech. These presentations can be found on our website. What you also might find interesting is that we in January started our educational reels. In these short videos, employees of the central bank explain some of the work that the central bank is doing. For example, on instant payment, what is instant payment? And other frequently asked questions on financial stability, monetary policy, license fee and many other topics. Also in January, the first meeting of the National Payment Council has taken place, both in Sint Maarten and in Curaçao. So the National Payment Council is a platform for dialogue between both demand and supply, so both between the users of our payment system and the suppliers of payment system. A lot of things are happening in technological developments and in other ways in our payment system, and it's important that we discuss this with all stakeholders on the table. Talking about payment system, in January we presented the results of our correspondent banking survey to the representative organizations. Correspondent banking remains a very important topic, with many other international banks de-risking the Caribbean region being a very important topic for us to secure a fast and efficient and reliable payment system in both Curaçao and Sint Maarten. A few years ago, we introduced our Best Economic Research Award. It's getting more and more popular, and this year we had 29 applications from both HAVO and VWO submitting their papers. This is the fourth edition of the Research Award with attractive cash prizes. The winner will be announced on April 12th, so stay tuned. February 20th, we participated in a workshop by the International Monetary Fund looking at the economic impact of climate change on the Caribbean region. We were there together with all the central banks of the Caribbean region, discussing how we can assess the implication for our financial system and what we can do to mitigate the impact of climate change on the region and the financial system. In the first quarter, we continued our work on the deposit guarantee scheme, both on the implementation side and on the legislative side. So on the implementation side, we signed a cooperation agreement with the Dutch Central Bank. The agreement concerns knowledge sharing, policy development, reporting standard, communication and implementation of the deposit guarantee scheme for banks active on both the BES Islands and Curaçao and Sint Maarten. The CBCS organized a town hall for the bank's employees with Professor Klaas Knot when he visited Curaçao. Employees got the opportunity to engage with Professor Knot on a variety of relevant topics about central banking and his professional career. What's also interesting is that the CBCS visited several community centers to introduce the public to the Caribbean Guilder. More than 10 sessions have been organized in both Curaçao and Sint Maarten, providing ample opportunity for everyone to ask questions about the Caribbean Guilder and its introduction. Staying on the topic of payments, in March 5th and 6th we organized a training together with SWIFT. SWIFT being the international payment rails for transactions. Last but certainly not least, in March we organized a very interesting seminar on data-driven supervision. We organized this seminar with the Dutch Central Bank, with the Central Bank of Aruba and the Authority for Financial Markets in the Netherlands. So thank you very much for joining us today. We were proud to present some of the work we are doing here at the Central Bank of Curaçao and Sint Maarten. And we hope that you will join us again next time.